we're going pro mod racing. Well, what's up, guys? So it hadn't been too long since I made a video, but we're back at it again. We're getting another car. Right now we're in the snow and hills of West Virginia, driving through. It just started snowing on us, and we're currently, as y'all saw by the title, we are getting a 1937 Chevy Pro Mod with a screw-blown Hemi in it. And now, why don't you go ahead and explain who we're getting it from or for?
Well, hello everybody. My dad was a car fanatic, and he passed away about 11 years ago. And my mother just passed away, so he said when everything clears and everybody's gone, passed away, that we would do a memory of my father. So this car is a memory of Dad and Mom, and it happens to be a very nice car of mine that I've always wanted all my life, but obviously couldn't afford. And now we sold our other race car, and we're going to pick this one up, and this is going to be in remembrance of my father and mother. So just tickled to death going to get it. Nervous. It's been a long time since I driven in snow. this really does suck. But anyway, that's the reason we're going to pick this car. So sort of spur of the moment.
We talked about this like a week ago.
Yeah,
and then
about a week ago, and then we pulled the trigger on it.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. We're gonna run it. We're gonna have fun with it. We're just gonna take it slow, like we're gonna take the red car slow. This one a little slower until we get up to speed, but it's a legit pro mod. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a one-off car. The molds were specially built for this car, and we actually purchased the car. We got the molds with it and everything. So we'll be coming back with molds and all. So it's a one-off car, and when we show it to you and everything, you'll see what we're talking about. But it is a very, very, very fast car and a very nice car. So that's where we're going. We're going to Ohio to pick it up.
So to cap, we're going pro mod racing.
Yes, we are.
Or something to that nature. Pro mod testing, whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun with it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun with the car. I will go get my license, of course.
You have a 750 or something like that, but that's been like way expired.
Yeah, the other one's expired, yeah. But I'll get a new one. They're not hard to get,
And tell the people, just so they know, because a lot of people will be like, oh, you're getting this car and you might not know how to drive it. What have you driven in your life?
I've been very, very fast in top alcohol funny cars. I did have a funny car, and it ran in the 5s in the quarter mile.
What mile per hour was that?
250 mile an hour. So I'm very, now that I was younger, not much younger, but I was younger. It was years ago. But I'm smarter now. I still have all my senses, somewhat, and reactions. So I should be fine. And of course, I'm not going to jump in this car and go wide open, balls to the wall. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take it slow and get the feel for the car, because every car is different. This car, like I said, is a very different car, but it is basically a funny car chassis with a 37 Ford or 37 Chevy body on it.
Yeah, basically. And Lord, I'm sorry guys, that's a funky hairdo. It's got basically the same like drivetrain that you had. The only difference is it has a Hemi, but it has the same fuel system.
Right. And I had a 707 cubic inch big block Merlin in the funny car.
Yeah.
And it was nostalgia. We grand nostalgia with it, but it was a beast, and it was old Calais 92 Calais, and it was a very, very, very fast car. But that was, that was probably 15 years ago.
Yeah, every bit of.
About 15 years ago, and like I said, I am older.
Actually, no, more like 10 years ago, because I wasn't.
That's true. About 10 years. So, and I am older, and I feel I've been fast in these 10-inch tire cars and stuff like that, which is a big difference. But I'm excited to get the car because I fell in love with the car, and there again, it's remembrance of my father and my mother.
Yep.
And we're gonna go from there. We are gonna run some big events with it and stuff like that once we get used to it, which shouldn't take long. I would say, get my license, the little 60-foot 330s and all that stuff, and go ahead and get the license, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
But everything's in date on it. I mean, it's you'll see from the picture.
Oh, you'll see from the video. This thing is.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, crazy. Yeah, I can't believe we're getting it.
Yeah, the gentleman we're getting from is a class act. His name's John
Lake.
John Lake. Very nice guy, from Ohio, Akron area. He just wants out of it. He wants to tone down and go into maybe bracket racing.
Fast bracket racing.
Yeah, fast bracket racing. So he is letting the car go at a very fair price, and he's very knowledgeable, and he's got he's got top-notch parts on this car.
Yeah.
And like I said, for being a screw-blown Hemi, it's a very it's different. It's beautiful. Yeah. But you'll see from the pictures.
But we'll show you that whenever. I don't know, 2 hours.
Yeah, we're still a couple hours away.
For y'all to be like, I don't know, like 10 seconds, but
we left we got up about 1:30 this morning and started our trek.
And just for mention, it is 9:45. Been on the road since 2:30.
And we're in the snow.
Yeah, which, I mean, I don't even know if you can see it, but it's
sticking.
It's snowing.
It's snow.
But I mean, you can see it on the side of the road. Not that it's terrible or anything, but.
And this empty trailer don't like driving in this stuff. Trust me. Yeah. It's got me going all over the place. It's a little windy.
Yeah. Hills of West Virginia aren't forgiving.
And the roads suck. It's like riding a rumble strip the whole time there. I mean, there's some big craters in these roads.
Oh, they're terrible.
I mean, just driving along, it's like, bam!
I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, I was just like, good God!
Yeah, it's pretty rough up here.
Yeah, but anyways, we'll catch you guys in the following clip. Y'all start to see the car.
That one.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
The oil you said goes back in the motor?
If it sits for a long time, the oil will
Oh,
drain.
for a long time.
Yeah.
What's a long time? Month?
A few weeks.
A few weeks.
But it picks it right back up and it pumps it as soon as it
There's
starts.
no oil in it.
That's probably all back in the motor. It's down. It's below
So how much would be in this?
It holds 3.5 gallons total.
This does.
Yes. Well,
The whole car.
yeah, the system holds.
Okay.
What I run is 3.5 gallons.
And obviously you fill this and just fill this up, right?
Yep. And as soon as it starts, I usually crank it a few times before I let it fire. So
Right,
just
to get
it back
it
in the system
going.
after I change it. It's got oil in the filter lines and stuff.
Gotcha.
Up until then.
Okay.
Fuel shut off. Forwards off.
Fuel shut off or what?
Forwards off.
Okay.
Fuel's on.
Okay.
I told you to do the burnout.
Yep.
You flip it up as you roll through before you roll through the water. It puts it in third gear. You'll hear it go. Psh, psh. Roll through the water. Stand on it. Make sure the throttle stops on. Because I've seen guys go through the water due to a car and just sling rods right on the ground. I watched Kenny Doak do it.
So back, fuel on. That goes all the way up when you go roll through the water.
Yep. And then down puts it back in first gear.
That's what after you do your burnout.
Yep.
Flick it back down.
Yep. I'll put it in neutral. To put it in and out of gear, you got to set the training brake.
Do what now?
To put it in and out of gear, you got to set the training brake. Crack it bottle open for me.
Oh.
You see how the pedal relaxes in here? I can't do it because of the. I need somebody to start because I got. One of us has to spray fuel in it. Here, I'll spray. Give it a pretty good juice.
Yeah. And then
Just trickle it after it fires. Go ahead and give it a shot. You don't want to have that open when you're spraying it in there.
you don't?
I mean,
Not when he's firing.
Yeah. No, hell.
Yeah, that'd be
All right, ready?
I'm just gonna leave it closed.
Okay. Start trickling as soon as it fires.
Yep.
Might need a little bit more. Give it another.
I didn't do all that.
I didn't do all that.
If I can spit some out. Well, plus it's cold, I'll show you.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
Yep. Icing up. Wow. You are not lying when you said you sent it with that phone. Oh,
My
holy.
chassis guy never heard it run. When I started up the track, you shooter going.
That's crazy. To sit in that. So that's what's causing it to run away.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
So we need some de-icer.
Yeah, I get 2 or 3 cans.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That's interesting. God darn. Pretty.
yeah, I'm just going through my head.
Yeah.
Wow, you're up. No, I'm all right.
It's like
We're
driving
going
a
over a bunch
turbo
of stuff
car
on it
for the
right
first
now.
time.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking the maneuver.
Yeah,
the
I understand.
The
But I'm
maneuver.
sitting there listening to this thing going,
Oh God, no.
Okay.
Yeah, the maneuvering.
I am at awe.
That's the guy that runs, he works up a truck flow there.
Oh, really?
Oh.
He-
He must know we're here.
Yeah.
No,
I'm in awe how this thing sounds. I am at awe. That is brutal.
I was expecting it, but that's
How much horsepower
crap
does this
out of
thing
me.
I'd say 2,800 to 3,000. Unless you really get after it, it'll probably make 3,500. You start playing stuff around. I mean, that's a good blower. They make better blowers.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
one's
that's a
spinning-
good blower though.
It's spinning a 42.5 over. A lot of guys, it was supposed to be an SSI blower because SSI is up in where I got the oil at the other day. They're in the same building. He's in the same building as SSI.
And you shift this 86,
Yep, 85.
85.
I think Steve's got it set up to if it blows the tires off, it doesn't go bang bang and dump it in third. It's on a time and RPM.
Cool. Cool.
Check that, make sure.
I will,
That's going
I
to be a
will.
big thing.
Yes,
So you
definitely.
get used to it.
Yeah.
because you don't want this thing.
Oh, I'm gonna turn this thing down when I go to run it for the first few times.
Right here is your best friend.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, these are gonna be drawn up inside me for the first couple of times because I ain't been in since in a funny car in a while.
I got a buddy.
That's power.
The chassis guy and he's built alcohol funny cars for guys. He's built. If you look up Ken Beanie, he had a hand in building some of his funny cars. And then he built a blown alcohol dragster for Ray Weaver. He goes, their shit never sounded like this.
That's sick.
That's me. That was.
That is. I'm at all.
What was the idle of that? RPM wise, I couldn't read.
Should be about 1800 with the weather.
That's
So
what I thought.
1800, and if you want to change anything, then just.
Yep, both sides.
Got it. Yeah, I thought that's what it read, but I didn't know if I was looking at the right thing.
I don't think it'll need reprimed.
Yeah, see if it fires good. I'm at all how that thing sounds. Did you see that? You see that blower go down and come up?
Oh yeah, it pulls that hat down.
Do you see that?
No.
It pulled that hat down and came back up.
I'm gonna have to watch that in the video.
It went down and came up.
That's because it's stalled. It'll stay
Is
down when
it-
it's running.
No shit.
Yeah, but I say the thing ain't on there.
That. Oh my god.
I'm about to look at that.
Yeah. What? It'll pull that hat down. It pulled it down that far.
You might have to give it a little.
And that don't mess with you, dog.
He don't like it.
He's walking away now.
That's 50 or 60. I'll have to look in the box in the cabinet and see what I got. I didn't have no more 70 weight.
So we need to buy some 70 weight.
I got 4 gallons. I didn't change it yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we started.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put brand new oil in it and
Gotcha,
dilute it down,
gotcha,
and
gotcha,
you got to go
gotcha.
back and change it. So I bought that case of oil. I was like,
That's sick.
I just put the 60 weight
You
in.
rung my damn bell.
Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't waiting for you
And
to
that's
do
probably only 2,500, 3,000 if it's even that much.
Yeah, we already paid attention.
That's crazy.
It's got some oil laying in the rings and shit. Plus, it's got a bunch of Marble Mist oil in the fluid.
Yeah, you were telling me
So it's-
it'll clear out and
yeah,
get crisper.
It shouldn't smoke. It's got a lot laying in the cylinders. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, you have to run it a little while. You don't want to run while just sitting here idle.
Yeah. I mean, you can see the ice on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too.
What?
If for some reason you get to the starting line and it does not start, so you crank it, and maybe you got a battery that's a little bit low.
Uh-huh.
This is the timing computer.
Okay.
The grid has to see so many volts or it won't fire.
Right, right.
So if you flip it to the mag, it'll fire. And then after it fires,
That's what you were doing. You asked me what he was doing?
Okay. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what he was
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
yeah, actually I went to start it.
So you flip it to the
That's
mag.
what you were doing, because he's like, what's he hitting back there? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit it to the mag. If it don't want to start,
Hit it to the
hit
mag.
to the mag and go.
And then when it fires, hit it back
Yep.
too. Got it.
Yeah, 'cause
Fire
if you
and then
just
go
run on
back.
the mag, it'll be all timing. There'll be no timing out of it. It'll
Holy crap.
you'll know
That's
real
party
quick.
time.
It's like, hey, pretty good tune-up,
It'd
isn't
be
it?
party time. That's right. It won't be too much because, like you said, that right foot your friend.
Yeah.
It's a
Amen.
44 amp
Yeah,
see
spark
the-
box.
Yeah, see the back.
Coils down there behind it.
So that
I said,
we're
this is
gonna
the oil
grab
drain.
mag.
Yeah. That's the fuel tank.
Right.
Yeah, that's nice, man. I like how you got that pump right there.
And then I've got this vented into the chassis for the oil tank.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
This is just water dripping off the
Yeah,
hat.
Yeah.
After you run the car, check every fitting on this thing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
The tire shake nationals up there.
The tire shake nationals.
I split 3 fittings on it.
Yeah, one thing we're gonna do is lines. Reading where the fitting will be, like just a white line here, so the fitting turned, then you know.
Yeah, we're gonna chalk everything and make sure nothing
it'll
gets
crack,
loose.
It'll crack it in the flare on the inside of the fitting.
Yeah, so you're saying go buy fittings.
Yeah.
Quite a few of them.
I'll go off and get a piece of it.
Yeah.
I did not expect this car to sound that radical. Easy. I can't wait to sit this thing and run it. I will be nervous as they come. Heat-wise, this thing retaining heat being black, do you feel it bad? Well, you're up here, so I mean down there.
Yeah,
It's
it's humid.
well, it gets bad up here too.
It's been hot and humid here.
I grew up in Pennsylvania, so I grew up in PA, so I do know it gets pretty bad.
I never screwed these, put rivets in these or hard rivets to hold them because I figured I was going to paint it eventually.
That's a good thing because I don't do mine like that.
And everybody,
He didn't Zeus them in.
everybody
Yeah,
goes, you don't
it's
need
same
to do
with
that
from
hard,
here.
nothing but flat black.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put black ones in it for right now. I'm gonna wrap the car.
We're gonna wrap it
We're
that
gonna
color
wrap
right
it.
there.
What?
That blue
That or that?
of the car.
Yeah, he wants to wrap this thing teal.
Nah,
I'm like,
candy orange.
see,
I'll look.
see, yeah, that's my favorite color. Ah!
Something like that.
Right there.
I can give you the
His
part.
bike.
I can give
Oh,
you,
yeah,
I can
yeah,
give
yeah.
you the part number for the wrap because I had it on this order.
That's actually not bad.
Give me the part number.
That's called TJ and get it.
We own it. Yeah, you just sent it to me. Man, what is this? Carbon fiber?
That's fiberglass.
That's fiber.
Mm.
Oh, that's right. You said everything.
Yeah, everything is.
They don't need to be one layer. See what I'm talking about? All this stuff
Yet.
can all come out if you don't want it in there.
No, I'm good with it. It's pretty.
Sometimes the weight's your friend.
Yeah, I want as much weight with my big ass in there too.
There's your shocks to adjust them.
Okay, so you just adjust from up here.
Yep.
That's a lot easier.
As the hell, you ain't got crawling in the car. I like how you got filters all over this thing. Little filters.
Yeah, that's for the.
So the fire bottles, they've never been off or anything.
No.
These are the fuel filter. What are these?
What's that?
These.
The
Canisters for the shocks.
Oh, okay.
All right, wait a minute now. So, are they nitrogen? Are they filled?
Yes.
Nitrogen filled.
Nitrogen filled.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
I haven't checked the fire bottles in a long time. They've never been pulled. Those are brand new because I've got 2 that come out of the car back there that were reading bad. I called the guy. The guy goes, "Oh, they've been set off." I said, "I'm sitting there looking at the foil wrapper. The foil wrapper's never been punctured in it." So he sold me these at half price.
Okay. All right.
I can give you the other ones with it if you want. If you know somebody that can fill.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Because
actually.
Up here nobody can fill the things because nobody's got an adapter for them.
Yeah, I do know.
Some of them they fill, some of them they can't.
What's his face? The soccer team.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about him.
Yeah, he'll fill him.
Yeah, that's a good point. He'd love to fill him.
Yeah, he brag on it. It's my car. I don't care. Say what you want.
Get a little sticker put on the very back. Just like I said, be careful with it as you can be.
What's
'Cause
that?
It's when you whack the throttle on this thing, you're going to be. I know
Well,
you
I
drive
won't-
them,
I won't
them,
be-
them turbo cars are fast. They don't.
They
this-
ain't throttle response this thing has.
This is a light switch.
No.
Either it's off.
No, you don't even compare a turbo
No.
car to this. Shit.
The only thing I was comparing
They're
was
fast. They're fast going down a track. This one here, no.
will be both.
This is brutal.
And this is very.
This is brutal.
This is very fat right now. You should hear it when it's leaned out.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I'm like, okay.
My kid's gonna cry because me and her built this car.
How old is she?
She just turned 21.
She was the one sitting in it?
Yeah, when it was running the other day.
She had her legs crossed sitting in there, and I'm like, she's tiny in that car.
She cut this piece out for me.
Oh,
and some of the other stuff she cut out. Because you're like me size-wise, trying to get your hand in around back to tighten some of these screws, because all this tin work's got them little button head stainless screws in it.
Yep.
It all screws in. It doesn't have popper. It's because he's not a popper guy.
It's nice. I like that.
Those are the wrong screws. I just ran down to the hardware because we had the window.
Well, you said that you got long ones, and yeah.
Yeah, so I can reach them.
Yeah, I'll change all that.
But same with the front windshield. The front windshield
I
got
see
a bunch of oil on it.
Yeah, I see a couple of them.
The bend in it's not exactly where it should be.
Yeah,
If you want to put the,
I ain't messing with. I ain't worried about that. That right there. Okay, you're off what?
Really?
People aren't gonna be looking at that.
No. Absolutely not. What are you thinking, man? What are you thinking?
I'm a little intimidated right now. No, I'm a lot intimidated.
You're a lot. No, when he throttle lapped it, it scared the crap out of both.
I had my back.
Me too.
I jumped.
I wasn't expecting it, and then he did it again. I was still.
Then my hair.
You what hair?
What hair I got? I wasn't expecting this car. Unbelievable.
I mean, videos and pictures.
Absolutely at all.
Don't do this thing justice. I mean, look at the size of this thing compared to my hand. Just for reference, my hands aren't very, my hands are pretty normal size. Jesus, look at your hand.
Look at my head compared to this blower. Look at this. Look at this. I have big hands. Look at that.
God darn.
What's that?
All right, guys. So we got the car. It's in our possession behind us, along with all the goodies behind us and everything. So, well, now that everything's calmed down, what was your first impression when you saw it in person?
The car was gorgeous. Mixed feelings about the size. It was weird. You looked at it. The front end wasn't as narrow as I thought it was. The car was on jacks. The jacks when we got there, so it was up in the air, so you really couldn't gauge anything, you know, until he sat it down. When he sat it down and come up to my rib cage, I'm like, oh boy.
And you'll see that in the video. You just see us like standing up again, just leaning on it, not like hunched over or anything. Just, I mean, very comfortably leaning on it.
Yeah, it was very it was nice. The car, it was a nice feeling. Beautiful car. He spent a lot of quality time with us, showing it to us, starting it, going over the procedures of how you start it, how you run it, how you stage it, how you back it up. Lot of things to remember. A lot of things going on. But I will say this: when he started that car, it scared the crap out of me.
He fired it up, and I had the video out, and I was ready, and I was like, all right, we're gonna get the sound. It scared the crap out of me. I jumped out of my skin. You probably will be able to see the shadow of me going, like, me and him looked at each other, and we were just like,
because the car, you know, you hear it on, you know, he sends you videos, and you listen to it on your phone, and you don't think much of it. You know, you're like, okay, yeah, you know, it sounds good. But I'm gonna tell you right now, when he fired that thing up in his driveway, I was utterly amazed, and I'll admit I was intimidated. I was intimidated when he fired that car up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And the way I explained it to him, I was like, you know, you see a lot of people's other cars like this, and you're like, man, I'd love to drive that. But it's different when you're looking at it and you're like, I might own that. That's a different feeling going across your mind. You're like, you kind of look at it a little differently. But
you know, going to these PDRA events and stuff like that, watching these guys race these cars, and you know, when you don't own anything like that or have an understanding of that, it's a different world. And then when you buy something like that and now it's yours, it changes your whole outlook. And it changed my whole outlook, I'm telling you. And then when he fired it up, I just stood there in awe because of the power that car has. It's just that Hemi, unbelievable.
Well, and just off of that real quick, because we don't really care if people know this, that sucker has an 889-inch lift on it.
Yeah, almost 900-inch lift camshaft.
That's crazy. Just a side note.
It's a big bore, small, short stroke motor.
I'll insert a picture of the piston compared to my hand. It's my hand compared to my fist. Y'all see that picture? Insane.
Yeah, pistons are just massive. But after he started the car, we walked to the back, and he hit the throttle. And I thought we were going to jump out of our skin because we weren't ready for it.
He didn't warn us or anything.
We had our back to him looking at something, and he hit that throttle, and I'm telling you, I like to drop the deuce on the floor. I was like, but when I turned around after I got my attention, he did it again.
He still scared me. I was watching him.
He did it again with me on the side of the car, and he rung my bells.
I think I got you a video, like, oh my God.
I put my hand to my ear, I was like, that was rude. But anyway, he spent a lot of quality time with us, showing us everything, crawling under the car, crawling all over the car. You know, showed us the times it ran, just
tunes and everything.
Tunes, you know, Adam downloaded everything out of his computer. You know, it's going to take time to get used to. It's going to take a full month to get everything put in binders, understand all his paperwork. He gave us everything to do, even the pitch of the wing, all that stuff.
And I want y'all to know, he said a month. So don't be commenting like, why aren't y'all running the car next weekend? Blah, blah, blah. Gotta understand it before you drive it. This is something way over, I don't want to say way over our head, but this is something.
This is going to be a challenge.
It's an intimidating, but an exciting challenge. So just know that it won't be like next week when we run it. But know when we run it, it'll be to a good standard of ours.
Right. And, you know, I don't care what people say. I don't care, you know, oh, you gotta run. People that post stuff like that don't understand, you know, the amount of power this thing has and what it can do in a heartbeat. So, you know, I gotta work towards my license with it. You
just gotta update its suit.
Yeah, I just got a new suit, new helmet.
Gotta get a Hans, boots, and
gotta get Hans, boots, and gloves.
Yeah, gloves, that's it.
And a chin strap to hold your head down.
And a face mask.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, like I said, you're talking thousands of horsepower.
And your life.
Yeah. So you know, we're gonna do it right. We're not gonna go out there and endanger anybody.
Or yourself.
Or ourselves, that's correct. I want to make sure we got a thorough understanding of everything. We understand how to set the chassis and all that stuff. That's really easy. Actually, setting the chassis on a car is very easy.
I don't know if I said this, but it's a torque arm?
Torque arm.
Yeah, it's a torque arm chassis. It's not a 4-link or a ladder bar, it's a torque arm, which I thought was pretty interesting. But
it's real interesting how you set it. The shocks, all that stuff. I mean, the car's all Zeus together, comes apart real easy. It's easy to work on.
Yep.
Just we have to learn, and hopefully learning we don't do anything to jeopardize hurting the motor or anything like that. It's got a bad Lenco in it. I mean, it's got some high dollar parts on it. I mean, the car's a high dollar. It's not this car's no
It's not
joke.
just thrown together.
It's no backyard throw together car.
No.
We might have stepped into an arena that where we're way over our head. We don't know.
Could have.
I don't think so.
There are a few things that I'm a little like skeptical about. And on the tuning part, on the computer tuning part, there's a few things I didn't understand when I was looking at it. So that's a little intimidating. But the mechanical side, it's pretty. I mean, like valve lash and all that stuff. It's no different than a normal
Set the valve last cold. You know, set it to 15.
Yeah, and then just like the going through the maintenance of like chalking fuel lines and oil lines so they don't like
Get loose.
Yeah, get loose on you or anything like that. Just small things like that. It's just gonna be a learning curve. And it's gonna be a lot. You just need a routine. That's the main thing about it. Once you have a routine of doing the same thing over and over and over, you tend not to forget things, or you have a less chance of forgetting things. That's one thing we need to do, and we will do for sure.
It's a routine.
Yeah.
We're just going to get into a routine and have fun with the car. I mean, the car is going to be fun. Once I sit down in it and, you know, learn how to do the burnouts, learn how to back it up, learn how to get it in gear and all that stuff. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time, but nothing. I will start practicing immediately, getting in and out of the car. You know, the fire suit is unbelievable. It's heavy and it's thick,
But it's the same weight as a.
I'd say it's the same weight as a 5.
It's a what he got was a 20 layer, and what he had was a 5 layer. But like, I feel like they're the same weight because he handed it to me, and I thought nothing about it when he handed it to me. It just felt the same. But apparently, it felt completely different to you.
It did. It fit. You know, it added. I don't know. I'm tired right now.
That's true.
Both Adam and I are tired.
We're running on 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, and I mean, we did it to ourselves, but it was well worth it. I mean, I am very, very pleased at the whole transaction.
Yeah.
We got the car. I think everybody was happy.
I think so.
I think he was very upset when we left with it because he did not want to sell the car.
That's a part of him.
It was a big part of him.
Yeah, him and his family.
Yeah. And he didn't want to see the car go, but he's happy it went to us. He knows we're going to take care of it. He knows we're not going to go out and cowboy it and act stupid with it.
Banjo this darn thing.
You're right. Now, do I plan on running that car wide open and
eventually
getting it down in the low numbers? Oh yeah.
Yep.
But eventually.
Yeah. Baby steps.
Yep.
Always baby steps.
Yep.
Because before you run, you gotta walk, learn to walk. Or something. I think
Before you walk, you gotta learn how to crawl.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, you know, and we got something that we gotta get into. Obviously, we got the red Mustang that is extremely fast. So we're gonna have 2 cars.
That little weak thing. Come on now.
I will say this: that red car ain't got nothing for this one.
But that little 427 China motor, that thing will hold its own now. I mean,
we feed it some rice and it'll go to town.
Oh my god. Well.
But anyway, I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
That's a jab at John anyway. TKM and John and all that crew built a heck of a car.
Oh my god, yeah.
Or a heck of a motor. You know, it did a great job of that car. I mean, I can't say and give them guys enough props for what they did. And then we come up a week later and we find something that is to honor my parents, and couldn't be more proud.
And boy, what a way to honor them.
Yeah, and Dad would love to see this car. So it's a beautiful car.
Oh yeah.
We're arguing over the color of it right now. So
I'm gonna put a link in the video or in the description. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it, but I want teal, and I'll drop a picture right here of it. And Dad wants like a
sunset pearl,
like
orange.
a burnt orange. I'll get a picture of it, like of a car that color, maybe of the same car. And I'll drop it right here as well. But let me know which one y'all want. Let's see what y'all think.
Or what color would you think would look good on the car?
But yeah, like now, no weird stuff like rainbow. We're not weird here. Like let's keep it real here. Like
teal's enough rainbow. So
look, it looked good. Trust me. Yeah, but let me know what y'all think.
I'd scrub the walls just to get the color off it.
Oh Lord. Oh man.
No, it would look nice.
Yeah.
You know, so we're just looking at something that, you know, we really don't know because of the bodies, the way the stance of the car, the body, when you see, you know, seeing the car in pictures is pretty, but when you see it in person, it'll keep your eyes glued to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's a one-off car. You know, we got behind us, we got the mold in the back of the truck.
Oh, so you see that? There's a mold disassembled.
Yeah, we got the mold, the actual mold they made for this car. So it's a one-off car. So, you know, it's a beautiful car. The inside is just stunning. With all the bars and double frame rail and just titanium can, titanium tunnel.
Amazing.
It is. You know, he did not spare any money putting this car together.
Yeah, correct. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be the wrap on this video. I don't know what's gonna come next. No more cars, I promise.
No
more cars.
No.
I will assert that there's no more cars.
We are getting rid of the blue one.
Yes.
So the blue one's gone.
Yep.
Will be gone.
Yeah, it's not gone right now.
It's not gone right now. So if anybody's interested in it and would like to go small tire racing or big tire racing,
email me or DM me on said social medias down below. You can contact me. I'll give you details about it if you're serious.
And that car, that car will tote the mail. But anyway, if you're interested, just email or DM Adam. But thanks for listening. Thanks for looking at it.
All right, guys. Well, my battery just died on me right there. But anyways, I want to close out. I want to say thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Tell us what you think. Let us know about the color that you would possibly want the car. Let us know what you think about the car. And if y'all have a name suggestion, drop it down below. We might like it. We're up in the air on the name about it. But yeah, anyways, guys, it's gonna be the end of the video today. And thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.